Shall I start?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
A very warm welcome to all the people on board with us today for this orientation and training program, specially conducted for the Supervisory Counselor. Um, Today now for 2 hours. So next slide. And this orientation and training program is to give you a brief introduction of the largest mass psychological first aid session conducted by students peer counselors under professional supervision. This is conducted by Mano Jagrithi, and it is to set a world record. I request Nagesh sir to take over.
So we celebrate World Mental Health Day on 10th October, and this year on 2025, Mano Jagrithi is going to create another record. It's going to be a world record. It's going to be the largest mass psychological first aid session conducted by the student peer counselors under professional supervision. So this is going to happen at Unison School, which is located in Hafizpet, Hyderabad, and sponsored by Asha, the Hope. And it's going to be on 10th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, as we discussed, so we celebrate 10th October, the World Mental Health Day for 2025. The theme is access to services, the mental health in catastrophes and emergencies. This is the theme. And now we talk about Mano Jagrithi. As most of you know, and those who are not aware, we are going to introduce Mano Jagrithi. Mano Jagrithi is a not-for-profit organization established with a vision to spread mental health awareness and prevention of mental health in the society by counseling individuals and providing trainings and dealing with mental health issues through workshops, trainings, and individual counselings. And Sudisha Counseling Center is a unit of Mano Jagrithi, which is registered NGO since 2022, working towards the creation of mental health awareness dealing with different severe clinical mental health issues. Not only just providing the mental health services, the Sudisha Counseling Center associated with many government and non-government organizations and professionals like psychiatrists, counseling psychologists, rehab psychologists, human development experts, and many other areas. It's impacting many areas and bringing a lot of value to many individuals and organizations. This is located in Kondapur. And I'm very happy to introduce our founder and director of Mano Jagrithi, Dr. Geeta Chillagaru. She is she has multiple masters in psychology, social work, different degrees, and she also has a global recognition as an International Stress Counseling Award, Young Scientist Award, and many other achievements she received. And the passion which she has in bringing the awareness on mental health in the society, that is the core objective where she established Mano Jagrithi. And this is the journey. I mean, in fact, in 2005, Mano Jagrithi started working with the Department of Tribal Welfare and Social Welfare by counseling students and parents in their schools. That's how the journey started, and we are going to see the short video soon. But in 2022, Mano Jagrithi was established by Dr. Geeta Chillagaru and reached more than 60 lakh people, including students, adults, post personnel, teachers, lecturers, and parents, and many other individuals through different programs so far. And it has multiple records. In 2018, India Book of Records. In 2019, held a follow-up counseling session on 3rd August in 2019, and it has the top 20 records of the year 2019 with the participation from founders of 8 countries, national records. And during COVID also, Mano Jagrithi did a lot of service, and it has a influence. Mano Jagrithi influenced many people by providing mental health services during COVID-19 on online. And it also has an India Book of Records, Asia Book of Records, one top 20 world records of 2020 award for the largest women's peer counseling. And Dr. Geeta Chillagaru served as the resource person for almost 15 hours of longest seminar on mental health awareness during COVID-19, delivered with 100 counselors. This is which is a very impactful initiatives that Mano Jagrithi has brought up so far. And in 2022 Guinness Book of Records, and in 2023 Bharat World Records, and 2024 conducted the first national conference on education and employment by creating some awareness on the various career paths of psychology. This is on the mental health. And this year we all know that 2025 we're going to the World Art. This is a short video which we are going to play. Thank you so much for being part of the Mano Jagrithi family. And this year we are going to have the world record as mentioned. So we are going to just introduce World Records Union. This is established in Europe and officially recognized by the European Union, the only world records body based in Europe, okay, dedicated to documenting and validating the authentic achievements. And they also promote global standards for excellence. And the World Records Union also inspires individuals and institutions to dream big, achieve, and be remembered. So this year, Mano Jagrithi is going to partner with World Records Union, and they are going to give us this record. Yeah.
So, before we enter into what the event wholly is, the major part is psychological first aid. So, let us know what that exactly is. Psychological first aid is an equally important first aid as important as a physical first aid. When we think about psychological first aid, it's simple, compassionate steps that we take to support someone in distress, much like how we do for a physical injury. It means listening without judgment, reassuring without dismissing, and connecting people to appropriate help. These basic skills, if learned widely, can transform how communities respond to stress, anxiety, and trauma. So, we at Mano Jagrithi are trying to take a step towards this goal. So, next slide. So this is based on the three principles of look, listen, and link. So what do you mean by this? So look is when we observe the situation, identify people around us who are in distress, and ensure their safety. So it merely expects a keen observation of your surrounding. So once you identify people who are in distress, the second step is to listen, to give a hearing ear. And that is to pay attention, to listen with empathy and let them express, give them the space where they can feel free to talk to you and discuss their issue or discuss their problem or discuss the worry that they are going through. And it doesn't merely end there. So after listening, what do? After listening, what we try to do is we try to practically support them, help them connecting to the right resources, help them with different coping strategies, and that is how the whole psychological first aid works. Then we have peer counseling. So our event is totally based on peer counseling. So what is peer counseling? It is nothing but one of the most powerful tools that is used in psychology. This is where the young people listen to and guide each other in schools and colleges and communicate and communities. And this is an initiative to create a safe space where sharing is natural and healing begins. So at this age, children and people, they don't know how to, like, they don't even know how to identify their issues. So if we are able to give them that understanding, that will create a very natural atmosphere of supporting each other. Peers may not replace professionals, definitely, but they can bridge the gap. They can break the stigma, they can help by offering empathy and ensure that no one feels alone. So, that is the power of peer counseling. Now, who are these peers? So, peer counselors are the one who are of the same age, same background, or maybe the experiences or situations, and who are trained by professional counselors to support others. So, they are trained people, and they offer emotional support and safe space to talk. They listen non judgmentally and encourage healthy coping strategies. They help others find solution and resources to their problems. And they are not professional therapists, but they guide peers towards professional help whenever needed. So, giving an introduction of what is psychological first aid and peer counseling, the next step is the supervisory counselors. The participants who have joined today, all are going to be the supervisory counselors, and a little brief or instruction, or we can say the code of conduct that we would like to discuss with you. So, the dress code is already reflecting and is being shared in the WhatsApp groups. It's royal blue with cream combination, and the venue is already said by Nagesh sir. It's Unison International School, Hafizpet, Hyderabad. We would request you people to have an idea of the location so that you can like manage your travel time and reach there on time. So the first thing that is we need to keep a note of is the reporting time is 11 a.m. sharp, as the program is beginning at 12. So we expect all of us to be there at 11 so that we are settled well. Then we all have to have our early lunch, or maybe you can say heavy brunch, and carry something which can be packed and can be easy to eat there, because we are going to provide high tea at the end of the program. So have something which is easy for you to munch on and be done with it. And then a few things that we request you people is to follow the instructions that are given, being polite, then being sensitive towards the students there, because we will be dealing with many students. So request to be very sensitive towards them. And one more major point is to be in touch with your group. The group members and the groups will be announced very shortly in the group, in the WhatsApp group. And we request you all, there will be, I think, 10 or 20 members in one group. So we request you all to be in touch with each other for any updates, and also be alert in the WhatsApp group. And we also request you that any doubt you can reach us through the WhatsApp messages. Kindly avoid calling, because everyone is into the organization of the event. But then surely, If you message in the group, there we all are there to help each other. Then, being supervisory counselors, I think in the WhatsApp group, it is already shared few material that you people have to bring. So, in which you are given a set of universal interventions, a set of issue-based interventions, and then a set of coping cards. So, we request you to please get all these material in a pouch or as you can carry them. And we also request you to bring 3 blank coping cards, which can be used during the counseling session, where the peer counselor can like help the client make some coping card based on his or her issue, and then that coping card they can take with them. So apart from your material, 3 plain coping cards are expected with just borders. So other things the client will do there. And then a set of sketch pens or maybe few color pens for them to write on it. So this will be already like this will also be posted in the group for your note. But if you people have your pencil, you can just make a note of this or take a screenshot. That would be good. And then the perks. So, what do we get from this event? High tea will be arranged for all of us, and then the participation certificate from uh, the World Record Union will be there with us, right? So, now let us just have a brief information of what is going to be the minute to minute program agenda. So the program begins at 12 o'clock. 12 to 12:30, we will be helping the students to come from their classes to the main venue, which will be the ground. And they will be escorted by their teachers, but the supervisory counselors are requested to help the students settle there. And we'll be also showing the seating arrangement so that you understand how is the positioning of the peer counselor, the client, and the supervisory counselor. So this has to be done in the first half an hour. 12:30, we will be receiving the guest with the guard of honor. So Dr. Geeta Challa ma'am will be escorting them. We have chief guest Ms. Sharifa Hanif, who is the official Indian adjudicator of the World Record Union. Then we have sponsors, Dr. Asha, who is from Asha the Hope. She's the founder of Asha the Hope. Then we have K. Sunil Kumar, the chairperson of Unison International School, and E. Kameshwari, Miss E. Kameshwari, who is the principal of Unison International School. So they all will be with us, the whole program. Then at 12:40, from 12:40 to 12:50, we will start with the lighting of the lamp, followed by a welcome dance. And then exactly at 12:55, we will invite the esteemed guests to inaugurate the world record event. So 1 o'clock sharp, the event begins. It's a 45 minutes event where the counseling will take place. Further information will give as the slides go. So next slide. So 1:45, once the event is over, the event is 1 to 1:45. So when 1:45 the event gets over, wherever we are sitting, we just need to arrange ourselves looking towards the days so that we can witness the achievement of the world record. Because we'll be inviting the guest on stage, we'll be presenting them with saplings. And exactly at 2:10, we will request the chief guest, Mrs. Sharifa, to declare the record and to present the record to Mano Jagrithi and the sponsors. At 2:30 or between 2:30 to 2:45, we will have the address of all our chief guests, that is the adjudicator, Sharifa ma'am, then Dr. Asha, then the chairperson, the principal, and Geeta ma'am. So they all will be addressing us, congratulating us, we will be thanking them. That would be done in that period. Then after that, between 2:45 to 3 p.m., we will be felicitating our chief guest and the sponsors. 3 to 3:20, we will be having group photos. So here, again, please make a note that we will be giving you group numbers. We will be allotting group numbers. So as your group number is called out, please come. All the 10 of you should come to the stage for a group photograph. And like this, we will complete all the 10 groups, and then that will be followed by the group photo of peer counselors, the students, the peer counselors and the students. After this, 3:20 to 3:25, we will have vote of thanks by our coordinator, Mrs. Monica, who is the coordinator for this event. And this will be followed by, so after the vote of thanks, the students will disperse. They will go back to their classes, or maybe uh, they will go out of the event and they go back, settle in their classes. In the meantime, 3:55 to 3:45, we will have an address by Dr. Asha on career opportunities in art therapy. And after this, it will be followed by felicitation of the advisory board, then certificate distribution of Sahaya batches 16 and 17, oath taking, Sneha introduction and certificates, and the releasing of annual report, which will conclude, the program will conclude with celebration of Mano Jagrithi birthday celebration. That would be the last part. So I request Monica ma'am to take over from here.
Sure, ma'am. So coming to whom to contact for any queries or assistance, we request you to kindly reach out to the numbers given on the slide. So we kindly request you to avoid calling. You can message us so that we can reply to you promptly and effectively. So any of the three numbers you can contact. Next slide. So this is very important and interesting slide. So we have the seating arrangement displayed here. The student will be sitting in the center, facing the peer counselor. They will be facing each other. Peer counselor and the student will be facing each other, and the supervisory counselor will be sitting behind the student and supervising. So this arrangement arrangement actually ensures the proper supervision from the supervisory counselor, and also ensures the comfort of the student. So all the 101 groups will be sitting like this in the ground. Next slides. Next slides. So yeah, so what happens in this 45-minute psychological first aid session? So 101 students are going to receive the counseling. 101 peer counselors are going to provide the counseling. And what we are all supposed to do, all 101 supervisory counselors are going to oversee the entire counseling process. So this is what we are going to experience on the day of world record. And here is we can have a quick glimpse of case sheet here. We all know this case record sheet well. It is slightly modified to fit the requirements of the students of that particular age group. So we have a 3-page case sheet here. Sir, you can run through the slides for 3 pages. This is a printout actually. I'll describe each and every part briefly. So this is
yeah. Can I take 2 minutes of time? Then you will jump into the case sheet.
Sure.
So that this is more academic in nature, like process, but for that little more clarity for them, so that they understand what you're talking. It was little, going very this thing. So I'll take a pause here before we get into case sheet. Till here, do you have any doubts? What coming up is the exact 45 minutes of training program, what happens in the peer counseling. So that is a very critical part. But before that, what actually going on in the session and what they explained till now, any question? Yes, please. Any question so far? Because I don't want you to, have these questions till the end. So let us clarify till here, and from here again, we'll have a Q&A at the end. I'm just trying to give you 2 minutes of time. So
Either you can unmute or you can put your question in the chat box. We can read it for you.
correct. See, now I will ask you the doubt. You go to the ground, you are there in the ground already, but which number you are sitting? Which child you are sitting? Which place you are sitting? Do you have clarity?
So basically, sorry, ma'am, this is Matthew. So basically, we'll have groups allotted. Basis the groups, probably we'll be asked to, we'll be assigned the students.
So good job. What we are doing is we are allotting a unique number to you. Shortly, we'll be posting a list of counselors with unique number. So SC1, SC2, SC3, similarly, unique number will be given to the child. PCs also, peer counselors also, PC1, PC2, PC3. And the student also, student 1, student 2. So all three will be in one table. So you know your number. The PC also knows the number. SC also know the number. So all ones will go to table number 1.
1.
Okay? Clear? Good. And 10 together. See, 1 to 10, we have a play card there. From 10 to 20 again, the 20, 10, 20, 30, we have play cards. So that you know where is the 10 chunk. You go there and sit in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And whenever you have a issue, there will be one coordinator or one person who will be there around. So you can contact them then and there, number one. If at all, later at the end of that 45-minute session, all your case sheets should be collected and then hand over to the coordinator. And one more thing, I don't know whether they explained here, but one more very important thing is you are not overpowering the child. पीसीस को आप ओवरपावर मत करना, पीसीस को आप डोमिनेट मत करना, पीसीस को you should not show that you are more knowledgeable than the PCs. You are there to monitor. You're not there to show your talent. Please understand. Let them do it. Only when they are really not able to do, then you help again. Don't do it. This is the important part. And all the material will be provided, prepared by you people and used by the students, PCs. SC will bring the material, PC will use the material. So when you are seated, you have 15 minutes of time. You people will sit, all the students will come into the ground, they will sit, you will sit, your PC will be in front of you, your child will be in front of you. Then you can immediately hand over the material to the child. And try to, give the material then and there, hand over the material. Let the child use the material. If at all they are not able to use, please guide them. Okay? Chalo. Over to Monica.
Yes.
Then we have a Q&A at the end also.
Yes. So coming to the case sheet, sir, can you change the slides, sir? Next. So every part, I'll just brief on each and every part of the case sheet here. First part is basic details of the student. The peer counselor asks the student and fills in by himself or herself. Okay, they'll take the name, class, gender, and they ask for preferred language, and they will fill in the first basic details. Next slides. And then for building the rapport with the student to open up, the peer counselor conducts a small activity of name acronym actually. So they ask their name and they ask for the abbreviation of the name. So it can be, here we have some example like reliable, accepting, virtuous and intelligent. There can be some other qualities as well like lazy, angry, anything is fine. And then the peer counselor asks for strengths and weaknesses of the student. So they ask to they ask the strengths and weaknesses and they'll fill in by themselves, peer counselors. And then next, So, as we all know very well about the confidentiality statement and its importance, the peer counselor also states the confidentiality statement to the student, ensuring the security and privacy concerns. So, now peer counselor goes on saying this. They are well trained in this, all the peer counselors. So they says, myself, so and so, being a trained peer counselor by Mano Jagrithi, I follow some ethical principles. The most important one among them is confidentiality. It means whatever we speak here in this session will not be revealed to anybody. Now tell me, how can I help you? Now, after ensuring this confidentiality, the student will be asked for the issue. Now tell me, how can I help? Now the student presents the issue to the peer counselor. Now, peer counselor goes on with the 6 key questions. So first one is, tell me something more about your issue. The issue is now revealed by the student to peer counselor. Now peer counselor asks the questions. Tell me something more about your issue. How are you feeling these days? And third one, what do you do when you do not feel okay? What are the coping strategies? Next, did you talk to someone about this? How do you feel? And then, since how long are you facing your issue? And then last one, how frequently your issue is affecting you? So while asking all these 6 questions, peer counselors use all the skills. They were trained. They use empathy. They use reflection of feelings. They use paraphrasing. They use attending and listening, rapport building, everything. All the skills, all the counseling skills. Next slide. And then peer counselor gives this checklist and asks the student to tick. So gives the checklist of these 10 issues, 10 general mental health issues, and then ask the students to take few among them which are applicable, which they feel are applicable to them. And then peer counselor asks for the issue on which they want to work on in today's session. So they'll pick one issue. And then peer counselor asks the student, how is your issue affecting you? How is it affecting you physiologically? How is it affecting you behaviorally? How is it affecting you socially, emotionally and mentally? And how is it affecting you in school or academically? Okay. So in these 5 areas, how your issue is affecting you. Your peer counselor asks the student and fills in.
I'm going to fill with the colors, ma'am. Crayons.
Yes, they'll fill with the colors. We peer counselors actually ask the students for how is it affecting you and ask them to fill in the colors, applicable colors in each petal. This will all be done in the case sheet itself. On the case sheet itself, we have this flower diagram. And next, peer counselor collects the family details of the student. First, mother or grandmother. How is the relationship with them? Good, average and poor on 3-pointer scale. And then father or grandfather. What is the professional status of each of them? And how is the relationship with them? Good, average or poor. Next, sibling 1 and sibling 2. Same. And next, peer counselor will collect the physical health details of the student. Do you have any physical health issues? Yes or no? If yes, can you specify? What is that? And then peer counselor asks for happiest moments. What are the happiest moments? Are there any happiest moments? And then he'll take the information. Next, we have a list of universal interventions. We have divided the interventions into 3 parts. One is universal interventions, and the other one is issue-specific interventions, and the third one is concluding interventions. So we have 3 parts in the interventions. Here is the list of all the interventions. I'll just give you the list, and the interventions part, universal intervention parts, Swatina ma'am will take up. Universal interventions, we have taken 5 interventions. All the 5 interventions will be given by all the peer counselors to all the students, irrespective of the issue. So one after the other. So we have first one is Fourier technique. Second one is dumping. Third one is 6 circles of life, break the tunnel vision. Fourth one is change the angle, view object from a different angle. And fifth one is write a letter to the issue. So the peer counselor takes all the interventions, ticks each intervention after the completion in the case sheet. And then we have issue specific intervention. As the peer counselor now knows the issue of the student, they will select the intervention based on the issue and they'll give the appropriate interventions. Here we have a list of 10 specific issues, 10 interventions and 10 coping cards. We have already trained the peer counselors with those particular interventions and also coping cards, how to prepare and all. So first one is tension or stress. Second issue is anger.
That we'll do little later, no?
Okay, next slide. So we have two concluding intervention. One is life is your choice, make a boat. And last one is mindful eating. So this is the end of the case sheet. At the end, student will sign it, peer counselor will sign it, and the supervisory counselor will sign it. That's done with the case sheet. Now the interventions.
Before we actually explain the interventions, details of interventions now will be demonstrated by Swatina and myself and some other counselors. Now, do you have any doubts? Till here, do you have any doubts in the case sheet? See, if you are asking the questions, then you will be more confident there.
Ma'am.
Otherwise, the pieces will dominate you. Pieces will dominate the SCs now. Huh?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Swapna here. Ma'am, what if the child is stuck? Yeah, like sometimes it happens, like by seeing the crowd, they may go like quiet. So in that case, can we help them in filling up the case sheet or something like that?
Who is stuck? Is it PC or student?
That's student. Student while filling or the PC, whoever it is, can we help them?
Yeah, you are there to help, no?
So that's what, ma'am. Like even in filling, if the student says I can't fill, or if the PC is unable to do it, so can we fill on their behalf whenever they are saying, can we write?
You don't fill. You help them to fill.
Okay.
You are not taking the pens.
Okay.
Faculty will do it, but you help them.
Okay, maybe if they are stuck with the spellings or something like that, we can help them.
You can help them, but you don't take the case sheet into your hands.
Okay, fine.
Any other doubts? Yeah, Shanti, అడగండి.
సో ప్రాసెస్ అర్థమైంది మ్యామ్, బట్ ఏంటి నేను ఇలా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయగలను?
ఏం పర్లేదు, మీరు మీతో పాటు నేను ఒక బడ్డీని పెడతాను. మనకు 101 కౌన్సిలర్స్ కావాలి, కానీ మనకు 115 వరకు వచ్చాయి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్. సో మనకు కొంత ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉన్నారు, కోఆర్డినేటర్స్ ఉంటారు. సో మీకు ఇచ్చిన నంబర్ మీరు ఎక్కడైతే ఉంటారో మీతో పాటు ఒక బడ్డీ కౌన్సిలర్ ని పెడతాను నేను, జూనియర్ ని, who will be there with you. Don't worry.
Okay, just I need to observe because I'm very much new to Sahaya 18th batch.
అర్థం కాలేదు.
Sahayaki 18th batch new గా ఉన్నాను, but I have to only observe it.
No problem. If you are, see, there are students who are not even Sahaya. In Sneha students also joined. Outsiders who don't know anything about Mano Jagrithi also joined. Nothing to worry. You are there to support them. You are listening, no? See, you are sitting. The PC is speaking. The child is speaking. If you listen something which is going in a wrong direction, or you understood that the child is not able to understand, you can intervene and say, if the child's name is Ravi, can you ask the question again? Sunil is not able to understand. You guide them. Just be there, and I'll provide one buddy for you.
Yes.
I will provide one buddy counselor from your batch.
Yes, ma'am. So amazing to listen such. From the starting, I was listening. It was very good to listen.
Don't worry. Okay.
Ma'am, there is another question from Kiran. Are you giving a sample copy of case sheet form?
We'll be giving you. We'll provide the PDF.
Yeah, any more questions so far?
Okay, shall we go with the interventions now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, Swatina.
Yeah. So, as Monica ma'am already informed, that we, the peer counselors, will take all the 5 universal interventions, irrespective of the issue, because they are universal. They have to do it, and then they have to tick. Once they are done, they have to tick. So, what is our role? Our role is only to understand, and only when they are going wrong or they need a help, you are supporting them. So, the first intervention, sir, can you change the slide? Yeah. The first intervention is the 4A's
Now, one
principle.
more thing, can I ask them?
Yeah, ma'am.
So I am assuming all of you have this material because I posted this material so that you come prepared to this training program. So I'm assuming that all of you prepared. Am I?
Yes, ma'am, we have this material. We went through it. Now we'll try to understand further here.
So, okay. Can I get yes, Y or yes in the chat box if you prepare the material? Can you just send a yes in the chat box? Very good, very good. I can see Tejasvi, Kavita. Good job, Purnima. Great. Kiran, Nagin, Swapna, Seshu. Very nice, very nice. I think they are done. Good job. Okay, Swati. So they have the material. You can go ahead.
Yeah. So you can have the material in front of you. If you have any doubt, you can ask us. But then the first intervention is 4A's principle: avoid, alter, adapt, and accept. So here the peer counselor will ask the student to write his issue and then select one of these 4, whether he can avoid the issue, alter the issue, adapt it, or accept it. Right? So this is to make them understand what their issue and how it stands. For example, if the child comes and says that I am stressed because of, or I have fear of exam, try to understand whether he can avoid, adapt, and accept. So the child will understand he has to adapt to it because he can't avoid the exam, he can't alter the situation, right? So that this is the first intervention that will be given by the peer counselor to the student. Second one, here the peer will ask the student to draw 6 circles and write his problem, his issue in one of the circles. So if he has written issue in one circle, the rest 5 circles, he will write all the other things that are important. Other than this issue, all the other things that are important in his life. After he writes all the 6 circles, in which one is the issue and others are other important things in life, then the peer counselor will give him a paper which will be folded into a kind of a tunnel, tunnel vision, and then the paper will be kept on the, like, the peer counselor will ask the student to focus on the issue directly and then slowly open the paper. Yes, Geeta ma'am is showing that. He'll be folding it and then focusing on his issue, and then slowly he will be opening it, and like that will make him understand that he has many other things to focus in his life other than the issue. Right?
Ma'am, you're muted.
Geeta ma'am, you're muted.
Can you stop sharing so that they can see the television wall activity? It should be done.
Yeah.
Asa, you can see me, right? So make a tunnel with a paper and ask them to see the issue, that particular issue first, and then they can slowly break it like this. And once the entire tunnel is broken, then they see all the issues or all the other things.
Other focus points.
This should be done with a paper. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And if you have any doubts, you can make a note in the paper. And last May, you can ask. Okay, not after every event, every intervention. Make a note if you have any doubts in any intervention. Last May, we will clarify the doubts. Go ahead, Swati.
Yeah, ma'am. So this was our second universal intervention. The third one is dump in. Dump in is nothing but the peer counselor asks the student to write his issue on a piece of paper, right? What comes, what all thoughts come in his mind when he is into that issue. And after he is done, he has to just crush the paper and throw it in the dustbin. Now, here, yes, you are not tearing the paper, you are just crushing it, because tearing will litter the whole, we will litter the whole ambience. We don't want that. So just tell them to crush the paper and put it in their bag, or if they are carrying something, or if there are dustbins provided, they can put it there. But they need not get up and go anywhere. Just tell them to crush it and keep it with them and throw it later. Then this is the change the angle universal intervention, where the peer counselor will draw a 6 or a 9, right, and ask the student to tell what it looks like. If the child says 6, then you turn it, then they will turn it and ask what it looks like now. So it is 9. So that helps them understand that they just need to change their angle or perception of looking at some particular issue. So this is your fourth intervention. Then the last one is writing a letter to the issue. So the peer counselor will give them a paper where the student has to address to the issue. So just for an example, if the issue is fear of exam, so then it will be, dear fear of exam, or dear fear, right, my life with you. Then he will write what all how his life impacts when he is afraid of exams. Then he will write my life without you, how his life would be if he's out of his fear of exams. And then he will conclude the letter by saying, please go away from my life and I want to grow. So this is the letter that they will write. So these 5 interventions they will do one after the other, and they will be taking it. So we just have to be there, aware of what the interventions are. If they are stuck somewhere, just help them with that. As Monica ma'am has already said, we are not speaking a lot, we are not overpowering them. It's their counseling, we are just mere observers. Only in need we will help them. So, ma'am, I hand over it to you.
Yes.
Issue of specific interventions.
So one input before we move on is, all these interventions which Swatina has explained are mandatory. Whatever is the issue, these 5 interventions should be given to the students by PCs. So now what you should do, you should have these 5 cards with you. You should have these 5 cards, intervention cards, universal intervention, 5 cards should be there with you. Then only you will be able to make the PC do it. Okay. So otherwise it's very tough. So we just be prepared with this. Now comes the issue specific interventions. Sometimes the child may have one issue. Basically, I am just trying to see it will be one issue only. But sometimes the student may say, ma'am, I also have overthinking problem and I also have fear also. So it's okay. If the child is, the student is telling 2 issues, give 2 interventions. If the child is choosing one, top one, go with one. But don't force. If the child is giving 2, you should choose one. Don't do that. 2 is also okay. Give 2 interventions to the child. So now we'll go with one by one. We'll go with one by one. Tension. Tension and, is it tension? Concentration, sorry. Concentration and memory. So for this, we are giving a technique called support gadget. This sort of clip. Let it be, cloth wala, not the girls which we keep, no clutch. Vaisa lailana. You please bring this so that it is, both the genders can use it, boys and girls. Boys may feel little odd when you give the clutch. So this is cloth wala, okay? Battal aaravettukunedi. So what you are going to teach them is, you give one small piece of, book. If you have, I will ask them to carry. Acha, Monica, make a note of it. The children should bring a textbook, English textbook.
Yes, ma'am.
So they will have the textbook. You open the textbook and ask them to read first. Ask them to read first. The student will read first. And later what you do is, you put this clip. The PC will put the clip on the child's head or somewhere. It can be anywhere like this. And then read the same script again. Same page again. Now ask the difference. What will happen? Tell me. You tell me. What will happen?
Their concentration is on the clip.
On the clip, or they will be able to read properly, not going out.
No idea.
When the clip is there, the child's mind will not go out of the place. They will be in the present. So this is called support gadget technique. Okay, what you are doing? First, making them read one page without clip, then again with clip, and ask the difference. And teach them or tell them the importance of support gadget, having something in hand. So this is a very simple technique for concentration and focus. Coping sentence is, let me focus. What is the coping sentence for this? Let me focus. So this card you will have, as Swatina mentioned, you also have 2 empty cards. So this empty cards you are presenting to the student. They will copy this coping sentence into that card and take it home. Clear? So you are carrying 2 to 3 empty cards. Get more, no? What is there? 5 cards. So lalo bachche ke, if you are giving to a student, nothing wrong, right? So if you can get empty cards with nice borders, if the child's problem is this, concentration is a problem. Let me focus is a coping sentence. You give the card and ask the child to write. But then how they will write? Sketch pen? Who will give the sketch pens?
We have told them to get the sketch pens and color pens, ma'am.
No, PCs, SCs will bring.
Yeah, that's what, ma'am. I have told them SC to bring the color pens, at least 1 or 2 are also enough.
2 sketch pens, 2 crayons.
Yeah.
So you will give the crayon and they let them write. Is it okay? Next. Overthinking or negative thinking. If this is an issue, ask the student to hold the ear, pinch it till you feel the pain. After that, they will write the spelling of EAR and explain them about the duty of a watchman or a gatekeeper. What they will do, a gatekeeper or a watchman near a apartment, they will send only the important people with ID proof and good people inside, authentic. And doubtful people or not very, who are not from that community, they will send them out. They will reject them. So, EAR, once they write the spelling, you give this abbreviation. Examine your thoughts. E for examine your thoughts. A, accept if they are positive, useful, constructive, osa. And reject or reframe if they are not useful. So this is a beautiful intervention which helps the child not to overthink or not to negative think. What is a coping card for this? Be the gatekeeper for your thoughts. So you show this, child will copy. Very simple. Yeah. For this, I want you people to prepare this. This is prop. We want you to see, we cannot have a fire there. So we want you people to prepare a ball like this with orange some color paper. Okay, and hold it like this. And ask them, if this is a fireball, can you hold it for a long time? The child's answer will be, student will say, no, I cannot. So then what will you do? I will throw. But where do you throw? Can you throw this on the other people? Fireball? No. Can you throw this fireball on a cloth cupboard, or jo kapda hai udhar? Can you throw this? No, you cannot do it. But where you should do it? You should put it in the water. Put it in a a place, safe place. So that's why anger is a fireball. Anger is like a fireball within you. So you cannot hold it for a longer time. Usko throw karna padega aapko. Usko nikal dena padega, but it should be constructive. So what is a coping card? Throw the fireball constructively. So for this, you are bringing a fireball. So this is your job and cards. So for stage fear or exam fear, for any fears, this sort of fears, you give the technique of 3P. Plan, prepare, present. So you can explain based on the issue. If it is a stage fear, plan for the PowerPoint presentation or plan for the important points, plan for the time. वो सब बोलना है. And then prepare, practice. Preparing is practice for it. Repeat. बार-बार करना है उसको. Then actual presentation in the exam, actual presentation on the days. So this technique is called 3P technique. So what is the sentence here? Coping sentence: face the fear, make it dear. The more you talk about it, the more you expose to a fearful thing, वो आपको थोड़ा fear कम हो जाएगा. So face the fear, make it dear. Okay. Now the next issue is feeling sad or depressed mood or mood off. Someone say, I'm feeling sad, I'm very feeling low, I'm feeling dull, I'm not feeling good. For all these things, intervention is happiness bowl. So what do? You give a card, ask the child to draw a bowl, beautiful bowl. After drawing it, you tell them to write all the alphabets randomly. Random alphabets. And then the student will write activities which makes him happy with each letter. With A, art makes me happy. With B, what is B? C is cooking for me. D is dancing. F is talking to a friend. Like that, whatever, like how much your time bacha hua hai, based on that time, you ask the child to write few things which can make them happy. This is happiness bowl. So once you have all this with you, whenever you are, in a low mood off, you can choose one activity which you can do it. Okay, coping card would be. This is very important card, ma. Please, if possible, you give it to everybody. Whenever you have a problem, whenever you are not feeling good, this card is very helpful. Get up. Move from the place. Move towards light. Talk to the people. Better this can be universal card. Please, issue hai to de do. Issue nahi hai to bhi last mein de do. Very important card. Okay? Because I'll tell you the secret of it. When you are in the darkness, your mind will be very negative. You get a lot of negative thoughts. When you move towards light, when you move towards people, when you talk to people, when you move your body, your mind also moves. Okay? So this is the secret of it. Next comes the issues with the friends. Friends के बीच में बहुत रहता है. నా ఫ్రెండ్ ఇట్లా అన్నాడు, my friend said this, I'm feeling bad for my friend, he commented on me, my friends are the group, generally they have groups and they will leave one person and this one person will feel a lot about it. So if this is an issue, friendship issues, you give the intervention of ingredients of tea. This card you please prepare nice chai wala picture with ingredients. What do we have in the chai? In the tea we add sugar, milk, water, chai patti. Okay. But if I add salt to it, then you ask, this is what you add in the chai. PC will ask the student, what do you add in the chai? Milk, tea powder, sugar, water. Very good. Then the PC will say, if I add some mirchi into it, mirchi powder, if I add some salt to it, pepper to it, what will happen? Student will say, no, it will not be tasty. It will be spoiled. So then you talk about friendship. Between the friends, there should be few things and you should avoid few things. So there is a list given in the card. You can say money should be avoided, physical touch should be avoided, personal information should be avoided, exchanging passwords should be avoided, unhealthy comparison should be avoided. What you should have mutually, ingredients of friends, respect, cooperation, love, giving enough time, that all should be ingredients. So this is what you are going to teach. Coping card, choose wisely. Simple. Choose wisely so that you have a good friend. Okay? Good? Now next, tension. For tension, you ask the student to hold the water bottles. For every table, we are giving the water bottles. We are giving a small water bottle for the children. But you people carry your own water bottles. I'm telling you, small water bottle you get. Unnecessarily, why to waste water bottles there? So ask the student to hold the water bottle in the hand and wait for some time. And ask, is it heavy? Initially you ask, is it heavy? Student will say, no ma'am, no. The friend PC will say, is it heavy? No. After few minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, then ask the same question, what is happening? Then the student will say, it is a little paining, little heavy dikh raha hai. So, is it actually becoming heavy or you are feeling heavy? Student will say, no, it will not be increase. I am feeling heavy. What is the reason? The longer you hold, the heavier it will become. So what you should do? Put it down. Put it down. So put the glass down. The longer you hold it, the heavier it will become. Tension and stress, they will become heavy when you hold it for a longer time. Okay? So this is what you're going to say. And then the coping card, put the glass down. The longer you hold it, the more it hurts you. Coping card will be this. Now comes the confidence issues. Some children may tell you that, ma'am, low confidence. I don't feel confident. I feel low. I feel less about myself. For them, ask them to take a white paper. You please see me. We are teaching the PCs on Monday. That's why I said if you come to the venue on Monday and Tuesday, 2 days, we are teaching these things to the PCs. If possible, if okay, please come. Don't take pains. Agar nahi aana to it's okay. This is what we are teaching there. So just follow us. So take a white paper and fold it into half. And again maybe you can fold it into half. Then let us take only half paper, otherwise it will be little thick. Okay, half banake, then tear it. Chinna chinna mukkal jayala akkada. Okay? Called tears. Then fold them into spikes. Kiritam kada? So once you fold it, ఆ spikes laga మీరు వీటిని fold చేస్తే, once you fold it, I think you're able to see me. You can stop sharing. When I'm doing something better, know this thing. Okay. So like this, if you are able to fold, finally you will get something like this. So it's like all spikes in a white paper. Folded paper ka spikes aega. So you will keep that as a crown to the child, student, and ask them, before you have this crown on your head, now you have this crown on your head, how do you feel? When you have crown, how do you feel? Any answer? Crown పెట్టుకుంటే ఏమంటారండి మిమ్మల్ని?
We feel proud,
queen or
We feel proud,
Like a queen.
more confident. We feel more, that power will be there, like a king or queen. So then you tell them, every time you cannot have this crown on your head. But for this, the intervention is wear the invisible crown. Feel as if you have the crown on your head. మీ తల మీద కిరీటం ఉన్నట్టు feel అవ్వండి. You feel as if you have a crown on your head all the time, so that you are very confident. Whatever you do, you feel confident. It's a small exercise, but really adds or imprints in their subconscious mind. Okay, coping sentence. What's a coping sentence? Wear the invisible crown. Correct. Wear the invisible crown. You need not have the crown all the time, but you feel as if you have the crown, so you feel that confidence inside. Okay, you can talk a little more about it. Now comes time management issue. Time management. So if the issue is time management, then we are going to demonstrate the big rock theory. For that, we are taking sand, small pebbles, small pebbles, and you also take big rocks. Imagine this is a rock. We don't have big rocks here, but big rocks also, 2, 3. Okay. So first ask the child to fill the glass with the sand. First fill the glass with the sand, and then ask whether when the glass is full of sand, can you add some pebbles to it or big stones to it? Not possible. They will come out. So it is not possible. So now we do the other way around. Now take the glass, transparent glass, not this glass, transparent, and then first try to put the big rocks. Big rocks. First you put the big rock, you put the pebbles, and then you also put the sand. You can also put the sand. See, it is going inside. If I'm trying, see, it is going inside. So now point is, when you start putting the big rocks, pebbles, then sand will fit. But once you start with the sand, you cannot keep the pebbles or big rocks. Similarly, in a day, if you are wasting time for unnecessary things, you will not be left with important things. So what are the important things in your life? Start filling them first. Then go to the smaller things and then go with the enjoyment or time pass activities. What is a coping card for this? After this demo, coping card. Find your distractions. What is this sand? Tell the children that this sand is distractions, time wasters, time grabbers. Okay. So find your distraction system. Next. Low motivation. Some children don't feel like studying. Some children don't feel like going for a dance class. They join the classes, karate, dance, Zumba, anything, many things. They join, but they don't continue. They don't feel like studying. Motivation nahi rehta usko. And they think that it is painful. Study karna, class ko jana, practicing something, very painful, no? So they don't want to do. That is called low motivation. For them, you give the demo of pencil and sharpener. First, show the pencil which is blunt pencil. And after that, when the pencil is blunt, you start sharpening. If the pencil is not ready to get the sharpening, if it is feeling painful, and say that no, I don't want to sharpen myself, it will remain blunt. But if this pencil take the pain, if it take the pain, it will be able to, you are able to write nicely. Similarly, if you have low motivation, if you don't want to take pain, you will not achieve anything in life. Take pain so that you gain. So no pain, no gain. No gain, no gain. Whatever it is. Coping card बता दीजिए उसको. So with this nice demo, you can say no pain, no gain. కష్టపడకనే సుఖం లేదు. Okay na? So this is coping card for low motivation. Beautifully you can give this. Okay? Chalo. Now comes after all this. See, now you please understand, you're not giving all these things. You're not giving all these things. What you're giving? Tell me, I want to listen from you.
Based
Amrita,
on the student
The student tells, that one only will give.
very good. You are ready with 10 interventions, but you're not giving all. You're giving only interventions which the issue chosen by the child. One or two also. Random one, well time. Okay. Now comes the concluding interventions. It is like after the issues intervention, again compulsory 2 interventions you are doing. Last made by default. Ask the student to make a boat. Make a boat. You know how to make a boat? Help the child to make a boat. Once the child make the boat, to ask him to write, I am the creator of this boat. I am the creator of this boat. So you are creator of this boat. So now you prepared this and you are the creator. If someone come and tear it, will not allow. And it is yours. So now compare this with the life. Tell them that this is your life. You have a choice of life. You are the creator of your life. आपको अच्छा बनना है, अच्छा बर्ताव करना है, अच्छा आप पढ़ना है. If you want to study well, behave well, do well, respect elders, whatever you want to do, this is your life. You decide how you want to. And speak with the child what they want to do in life. थोड़ा उसका plans, future के बारे में, goal के बारे में थोड़ा बात करें. This is a concluding intervention. Boat making. So, make it or break it. See, you can make it or you can break it also. You can make a nice boat or you can tear it and throw it away. Paper se bana ke, you can always tear it, right? So, life ko bhi, you can make it or break it. So, this is one concluding intervention where you can just intervene for 1 or 2 minutes to help the student. Here you can talk a little bit about to the child. And finally, last May, you will give a chocolate. Jayanti, chocolate is the. You have a chocolate. We'll be providing chocolates to all the students and PCs and the students also. So what the PC will do is, PC will help the student to eat this chocolate mindfully. What you do? Take the chocolate. The PC will give you the instructions and student will eat, but you also be there. So, Monica list lo raskondi chocolates manam provide cheyali.
Yes, ma'am.
PCs ke andar ki bandi. Muguriki andar ki bandi 300 packets, 300, 100. So first, you don't give the chocolates. 3 chocolates will be given to you people, counselors. You will only take out these chocolates at the end. Otherwise, no table pe hai to kha lete bacche log. So, counselor will have 3 chocolates, and at the end of the session, they will take it out. And then, what do? Take the chocolate, see the colors on the chocolate, see the pattern on the chocolate wrapper, And what is written? Okay. After looking at all the colors and the wrapper, design, everything, then you will listen to the sound made by the wrapper. So you are using the ear sense, listening sense. First eyes, then the ears. After that, you see the weight of the chocolate. Weight of the chocolate, texture of the wrapper. This is touch sense. Then you open it, making a sound to open it. After opening, you ask the child to hold the chocolate. This will be done by all of you together. You, PC, SC student, together you do it. All of you will do it. Hold the chocolate in your candy in the hand and see the color of it, shape of it, size of it, texture of it, smell of it. Smell it. Use all senses, whichever is possible. After all this, then eat the chocolate. So this is being mindful. This is being mindful, being in the present. So now what you are concluding by this chocolate activity, anybody?
Mindful eating. Mindful eating, ma'am.
What about mindful eating, but what you are communicating?
Being in the present.
Why I should be in the present?
Because the past and future won't bother you when you are in the present.
Excellent. You can give an example given by Abdul Kalam ji. That past is a waste paper, future is a question paper, present is a newspaper. So just be curious about your life, learn what is taught in the school, and be curious about things around you, and just live life in the present so that you achieve many things. This is how you give a nice ending to the session. Ante amma ikkada what they learned in the session, what did you learn in the session ani meeku sheet lo unda last lo I asked you to add it. What are the 3 things you learned in this session? You have it?
No, ma'am. We'll add it, ma'am.
So there will be a question in the case sheet itself. What is take home? What you are taking home from this? So they should say something from their mouth. 3 things. I learned that I should be mindful. I learned that my life is precious. I learned that I should not waste my time. Whatever they learned, they will tell you that should be written in the case sheet. Clear? With that, last May, case sheet. Go to the case sheet. You have 3 signatures in the case sheet. You have 3 signatures. Idevaro maatladutunnaru, mute cheyandi. Host. Mute him. Signatures. Case sheet last lo signatures untayandi. So if you see the case sheet, in the end of the case sheet, next. Who is this Tirumala? Please mute them, please. Co-host and host.
Doing, ma'am.
If you see the case sheet, in the end of the case sheet, you have 3 signatures. Student signature, PC signature, SC signature. So last May, you, after this mindful eating, then after 3 things you take home, when they write, you ask them to sign. PC will sign, SC will sign, student will sign. Then the case sheet will be collected. We'll keep the case sheet ready, and all the 10 of you, see, I am telling you, all 10 of you, group 1 is 10 people. You come together and, collect all of them together and then hand over to the coordinators there. There will be many people running around. Unko de do. Volunteers will be running around. Unko de do. Katta unko de do bas. Okay, chalo. So let's go to the next slide. In the end, I think you have something to say, Fatina.
Yes, ma'am.
So my job is done. Now you conclude, then we'll take the questions at the end.
So I hope we all are now understanding the whole procedure and the role that we play on that particular day. So all these points are already discussed. So let us just revise or take it as a reminder. So as supervisory counselors, what is our job? Our job is just to be there with the peer counselors, mentor them and guide them when necessary. As ma'am has already said, Monica ma'am has already said, it's a record event and the record is peer counseling. So if we overshadow them, then it will also affect the registering of the record and it will also create a disturbance for the peer counselor. So only when required, we are speaking. We are monitoring the code of conduct. We see that the peer counselor and the student, they are comfortable, right? Because after all, they are children. So we just need to check the code of conduct. And then we need to ensure that the material that we are using, the first aid that we are using, PFA is the psychological first aid that we are using, or the cards or the material that we are using are quality cards, right? Let us be as creative as we can, and that will help to create a good impression. Geeta ma'am, here I have one doubt, not doubt, I want one clarification that the big rock theory, for that also the supervisory counselors will bring their own material, a small jar.
Yes. See, they should bring small disposable glass, 3 glasses.
Yeah.
Transparent ones so that the child can understand. 3
Yes.
transparent glasses and
Yes.
then sand, big 2 rocks and small pebbles.
Yes, yes. That's I want, because for fire we are asking them to get a crushed ball, but then for this kindly make sure, like even for the pencil sharpener activity, you have to bring that pencil and sharpener. We don't know in moment if the students get it, that all will only create confusion. So you make a kit, that is a suggestion, make a kit in which you have all your intervention cards, your coping cards and these material handy. So that small bag you can hand over when the peer counselor comes, and after the whole counseling session is over, you can take back the material from the same table. And those blank coping cards in which the student writes can be given to the student, and he or she can take it with them.
And one more thing is the coping cards which you bring. If you think they are helpful for the children, for the students, please hand over. You are all grown-ups, and you have all you can prepare them again. If you see the issues are suitable and the child needs them, please give them. It's a gift from you. Just give them.
Yes.
PCs ko mat dena. PCs know all these things, and PCs also may get some cards, because we are also telling them we never know whether they bring it or not. But students ko de. Students don't know anything. They just come blank and sit in front of you. So if you give something to them, I think they feel better.
Yes.
And this crown also, I want you to, they will make a crown with the paper then and there, but you also have something like this prepared. Acha lagega.
Yes.
And prepare. After the crown is prepared, आपका जो crown है वो दे दो उसको, अच्छा लगेगा. And this boat also, you make then and there with the paper, but you also make nice boat with the colorful paper. Bring it as a model. Everything, okay? So now, any questions? I think we are done, right?
Yes, yes. And the last thing is, after all the counseling is done, irrespective, like make sure that like the peer counselors will already be instructed that they have to take the complete 45-minute session. So they won't be winding it up easily. And anyways, 5 universal interventions, 2 concluding interventions, and maybe 1 or 2 issue interventions will take full time. But we request you, just in case somebody finishes it early, we are not getting up from the table, make sure that you engage the child in some intervention where he takes time, and we take full 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, when there will be an information or indication, then you, Yeah. Then you collect all the 10 in one group, and one of you can hand it over to the coordinators who are there, or like if you see Monica ma'am, you can hand it over to her. And please mention the group name and hand it over to them.
Correct.
That's it.
So
Now,
for a convenience, what we are doing is for 10 people, we are trying to put 10 of you into one WhatsApp group. 20 of you in one WhatsApp group where your serial number is posted. 1 to 10, 11 to 20 is posted again. We are not making 20 groups. Not 10 groups. We are not making 10 groups. We are making 5 groups with 20 people. So that our job is easy, coordinators. So, but there again, you understand that 1 to 10 is one group, 11 to 20 is one group, and we have one designated person who will be there with you in that, who are already into training, who already visited the school. So वो लोग थोड़ा active रहना है उसमें. Whoever is there who are active, please be active in the group and help your other colleagues. Yes. Any questions, Andy?
And just to clarify, ma'am, one thing before we get on to the questions. In case, I mean, if the child wants to connect more with the, or maybe with the supervision, or maybe with the counselor, professional counselor. So what is the official communication that we need to make it?
Tell them that you are not supposed to give any contact number to the students. Your contact numbers are not supposed to be shared with anybody in the event. Please be careful. So you will be only sharing, you will be telling them to reach out to the coordinators.
Okay.
The school teachers.
Yes.
You'll be going again.
Madam, good evening, madam.
Sir.
One suggestion, madam. ఇప్పుడు 10 మెంబర్స్ కి ఒక గ్రూప్ చేస్తారు కదా, గ్రూప్ హెడ్ లాగా. సో మనకు క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ లాగా ఒక బ్రౌన్ ఫోల్డ్ కవర్ లో ఆ 10 మెంబర్స్ అంటే సీరియల్ నెంబర్ కూడా వేసి వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తే, సో దట్ మన కలెక్షన్ ఎవరు మిస్ కాకుండా కలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మేడం.
మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి సార్.
మేడం ఇప్పుడు 10 మెంబర్స్ కి ఒక గ్రూప్ చేస్తున్నారు మేడం. సో ఆ గ్రూప్ హెడ్ ఉంటారు. సో ఆ 10 మెంబర్ 1 to 10 ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆ షీట్స్ మీద మనం నంబర్ రాసేసి ఆ ఫోల్డర్ లో పెట్టుకుంటే కలెక్షన్ అంటే మిస్ కాకుండా మరి 1 to 10 కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటారు, పెట్టుకుంటారు ఆ ఫోల్డర్ లో.
ఒక పొడవు ర్యాపర్స్ పెట్టమంటారా? 1 to 10 ఒకటి, 20 ఒకటి అట్లా
ఫోల్డర్స్ మేడం, కవర్స్, పెద్ద కవర్స్ లాగా. మనకు ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఇస్తారు కదా మేడం, ఒక బ్రౌన్ కవర్ లో అన్ని పెట్టిస్తే అది మనం కలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మేడం, అంటే మిస్ కాకుండా.
ఎస్ సార్. అండ్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ నంబర్ వేసారమ్మా మౌనిక ఆన్ కేషి? టీసీ నంబర్ ఆర్ ఎస్సీ నంబర్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ నంబర్ ఉందా?
లేదు మ్యామ్, చేయాలి.
01 అనేది పెట్టండి, సో దట్ దే విల్ పుట్ 001 దేర్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్,
మనమే వేసి ఇచ్చేద్దాం.
సరే.
We will put. And collection will be easy, as sir mentioned. We'll have 10 big envelopes. Then we'll have 10 line one and then 100 will come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, sir. Good suggestion. Yes, Shanti garu cheppandi.
Monday and Tuesday నేను అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చా మ్యామ్?
మీరు అక్కడికి మీరు రాగలని అనుకుంటే రండి, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ సపోర్ట్. బట్ ట్రైనింగ్ విల్ బి సేమ్. ద సేమ్ ట్రైనింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. సో మీరు see, if you are willing to come, you are welcome, but not mandatory for you. Don't take
టైమింగ్స్
మీ కష్టం అయితే రాకండి అమ్మా.
టైమింగ్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి మ్యామ్?
అంటే
టైమింగ్స్ అక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ టైమింగ్స్ ఎట్లా ఉంటాయి?
ట్రైనింగ్ 12 to 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
మేము ఎందుకు రమ్మంటున్నాము, ప్లీజ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ, why we are calling you people on Monday and Tuesday. Please don't come 2 days. Please don't come for entire 2 hours also. 1 to 3 entire 2 hours also not required. If you want to come, please come, visit the venue, see the ground where the program is happening, and come to the training hall and see the peer counselors, how they look like, how they are talking, so that you know with whom you are doing the event. Just stay for 5-10 minutes and just go. That's it. Nothing to do more than that. Only exposure. So better Shantikar, you can take help of someone if you are coming, but it will be only 10 minutes you go. Otherwise, you better don't come. We will take you on the day of event. We will help you. Don't worry.
Because I want to observe and I want to grasp a few things. That's what I thought.
Please come. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, I'll decide it and I'll share the group. I'll share in the group.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, any questions other than this?
Ma'am, one small question, Nilofer here, ma'am. In the case sheet, in the family background, we are asking mother, grandmother / we have put. We have thought about like if the child is not having a mother, then we will find the relationship how the child is having with the grandmother. But here, when we were attending the training last time, the children were a little confused because they were thinking mother or grandmother. So when we are telling them it's either of them,
Either of
yeah.
them is the point. Because when that mother figure is missing, I don't want them to feel. That's why I said grandmother.
Okay, but sometimes they do not stay with the grandmother also, ma'am, and they don't have a mother. Can we put it as a guardian?
You can always put.
We can add one more / guardian, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
Mother, grandmother, guardian.
No problem. We'll add.
Yeah, that would help me. Thank you.
Definitely we'll do that. Anything else? About the program agenda, you have clarity, right? Swatina, I think she explained properly. But please come on time. Reach the venue by 11 o'clock, 1 hour before. See, I know it is little tough. It is not lunchtime. It is not breakfast time. But their kids know they cannot wait after 3 o'clock. That's why we chose this 12. Generally, our events will start at 2 o'clock after lunch and then end at 6 o'clock. But these are kids, so they said, no, we cannot wait till 2 o'clock because they should go by 3:30. So you should start by 12 o'clock. So please have heavy brunch. Eat heavy. Then bring something for you to eat then and there, some packed thing. And then end of the event, we are providing some snacks. Maybe some sweet samosa, something like this. We are just planning to bring the nice good things. So coffee will be there, chai will be there, biscuits will be there. I will arrange everything for you. That all I can arrange, water I can arrange. But other than that, please take care of yourself. And but come on time is my point. 11 o'clock ko aa jao. Okay? You need to find a place, you need to find your number, fresh yourself and then, sit in your chair. It needs some time, Amma, please. Don't rush. If one person is not there also, the event will be disqualified. You know that? If 101 May, one counselor is also missing, the entire event is disqualified. I cannot start the event at all. So that's why please reach by 11 a.m. I'm telling you. And dress code, as mentioned, you can go with royal blue and cream mix. Or if you don't find, just to go with the royal blue. And then you can have something like, cream color. So just mixture of it or, mix one dominating the other. That's fine. Nothing to worry. Huh? Don't call me to put the sari in the real. People are doing it. Okay.
మేడం వన్ డౌట్ మేడం
చెప్పండి
మేడం మనకు కౌన్సిలర్ అందరికి
సార్
అంటే ఐడెంటిటీ కార్డు దాని మీద నంబర్ కూడా సీరియల్ నెంబర్ వేసి ఇస్తారా ఏమన్నా సూపర్వైజర్ అది కొంచెం బెటర్ ఏమో మేడం
కార్డ్ అనేది పెద్ద పని అవుతుంది
అంటే చిన్న జస్ట్ వెరీ స్మాల్ ఇట్లా పిన్ తో మనం పెట్టేసుకుంటే నేమ్ అండ్ సీరియల్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ద సూపర్వైజర్
అంటే ఐ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాను నాకు కాల్ చేయండి మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం అంటే if we are giving one card to the counselor we need to give a card to the PCs also no PCs కూడా ఇయాలి స్టూడెంట్స్ మీకు కూడా ఇవ్వాలి సో అప్పుడు 303 cards కావాలి That's what I'm thinking. what to do. Morning there was a discussion about it. We don't know. 303 mali cards, daniki
ట్యాగ్ అవసరం లేదు మేడం. ట్యాగ్ లేకుండా జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టేసుకొని మనం పిన్ వేసుకుంటాం మేడం, అంతే.
So we'll discuss in phone, sir. నాతో మాట్లాడండి. Anyway, you'll be coming on Monday కదా, Monday వచ్చి.
యా, సీరియల్ నంబర్. ఓకే మేడం. ఓకే మేడం.
చేద్దాం.
మ్యామ్, ఎలాగో మనం కోపింగ్ కార్డ్స్ అవన్నీ చేసుకొచ్చుకుంటున్నాం కదా, ఎలాగో మన దగ్గర స్కెచ్ పెన్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే వీళ్ళు ఈవెంట్ లో సూపర్వైజర్ కౌన్సిలర్స్ ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళే 3 కార్డ్స్ తెచ్చుకుంటే అయిపోతుంది కదా, 2 కార్డ్స్ తెచ్చుకుంటే అయిపోద్ది కదా.
ఓకే.
అక్కడ తీసుకొచ్చి ఇప్పుడు మా నంబర్ ఇవ్వగానే మా నంబర్ వేసుకొని మేము ఇక్కడ గుండు సూదితో పెట్టేసుకుంటాం.
ఓకే,
అది బెటర్ కదా.
కార్డు మనం ప్రొవైడ్ చేయాలా? ఎంటీ కార్డు
మేము ఎలాగో ఇప్పుడు కోపింగ్ కార్డ్స్ అవి చేసుకొని వస్తాం కదా, ఒక బ్యాచ్ లాగా తెచ్చుకొని మాకు నంబర్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు మా పేరు మా నంబర్ రాసుకుంటే అయిపోద్ది కదా.
అది గుడ్ ఐడియా.
Ma'am, be careful when you're giving pins to the children, ma'am.
We will only pin it, ma'am. We can only pin them.
You better you get that pin which has the closed end, which you can lock it.
Yeah, that one also we can get. No issue.
ఇవన్నీ ఆలోచించాలి. కిడ్స్ కి ఎలా పిన్ పెడతాము, మళ్ళీ ఎట్లా అని ఆలోచిస్తున్నాము.
Yeah, it should not get into one more issue.
లేకపోతే డబుల్ టేప్ పెడదాము.
We can use a
we will have paper clips, ma'am. Paper clip pin petachchu, ma'am.
U-pin.
That is not happened to the students, ma'am. We can use it.
Yes.
Ma'am, or else we can glue it to their school ID card, just the tape. They're already wearing a school ID card, right? So we can...
I will see if I am able to do something with the school children, PCs and students. And only for you people, I will see if I can give you an ID card. Okay? Monica will think about it. Anything else from my end? If not, see you, some of you on 6th, some of you on 7th, and some of you on 10th. And Majjala vastamante kuda randi. Any time now, Sudisha is open, school is open, and you can walk in. And we are going to school on Monday and Tuesday from 1 to 3. You can come there, meet us there. If not, you can come in the morning to Sudisha Counseling Center anytime, any day. Okay, we'll be posting the information in the group, main group. Okay, so I think Swatina, you can give a nice closure and say bye.
Yeah. So thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Geeta ma'am. Thank you, Monica ma'am, Nagesh sir, and especially all the supervisory counselors who took that 1.5 to 2 hours to attend this orientation, which was really very important. I feel we got a little clarity now, and maybe Monday, Tuesday visit will help you more with the information. And as already told, that we are always available on WhatsApp messages. So any doubt, anywhere you have, so please message in the group so that we can directly address, and message in the group so that if somebody else also has the same doubt or the same worry, then it will be addressed at once. And we also will know, we will also get an idea. So thank you so much for being there, and let's just gear up for the event and claim the record, as ma'am says, right?
Thank you, Swatina. Thank you so much. And any creative ideas still you have to make the event more memorable, or anything you have in mind, please message me, text me personally. And we were actually looking for some selfie corner or some corner where you can take photographs, but it is very liquid now. As of now, it is not, we are not getting any ideas about it. So anybody have any vendor known or any ideas where you can have a nice selfie corner or some photo booth, something like that, where you can showcase the event and also you can take some pictures, please text me and help us to do that. Okay, it's our event. So let us together make it more, beautiful, memorable, and, again, we should set the record. So please reach by 11 a.m. there. Okay. Thank you so much. See you all. We are always with you, and we are always available in the WhatsApp group. Don't try to call us, better message. Message will be answered within an hour in the group. 1 hour mein message. Generally, I give messages, answers in a minute. But if at all we are not answering, wait for 1 hour. If we are not, giving you the answer, then call. Okay. So bye. Thank you so much. Have a good
Thank you, everyone.
night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Bye,
you.
ma'am. Bye, all of you.
Bye bye.
Can we stop the recording?